Oh, Dworkin.
Fuck my money up in the asshole. I'm fucking my Benji Franklin in the asshole. What are you doing? I mean, how you been, dude?
I'm good.
So you notice how I didn't drop the last episode?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where was that at?
I was
Where's that
gonna
at?
release it. Oh, really? I haven't edited it
It'd be
because
like that.
it needs some edit.
Yeah,
You were a bad boy, dude.
yeah. I was talking bad.
You said some things. I thought they were hilarious, of course, because you were obviously joking. But I showed my girl, and she was like, "I wouldn't."
She said she wouldn't.
She was like, I would definitely cut some parts of this.
You think so?
That's what she said.
I was that bad.
Well, she was offended. I'm not going to say it because then I'll have to edit this one. And here's the thing, dude. Editing takes a long time because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So every time we have to edit, I'm like, fuck, this got pushed back a month.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
It's a task and a half.
I'm not going to say it, but there was a thing where I was like, yeah, you ever think about it? Where you never saw Abraham Lincoln and Donald Trump in the same room? They might
I did say that.
Yeah, so I'm going to go in and...
Hey, you want to hear one better?
No, dude, I can't edit this. Tell me. Wait, hold on. Is the punchline something I'll have to cut?
Nah,
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
All right, say it, and just letting you know, dude, if it's something horrible, this episode's getting pushed back a fucking year.
Back when back when they freed the slaves.
God damn it, dude.
Is that too far already?
Go ahead, dude. I mean, you already started. I don't want to give these people... I want these people to have the show of their life.
When they announced that they were like, hey, slaves are free, I like to imagine that somebody went into like a local pub and they're just drinking. They're like, did you hear? They're like, slaves are free now. And then the guy takes a sip of his beer and he goes, can't believe we've been paying for him this whole time.
That's a good one. That one, that's fine. That's just... Dude, it's just guys goofing off. Although I will say that
Fuck segregation.
I think it's fucked up.
It's just jokes.
Democrats are doing segregation.
Exactly. Thank you.
But yeah, I thought it was hilarious. But she was like, when she heard, she was
I can
like,
see why she would say that.
So she just said, she was like, what I would do if you want it to be funny is what he said. You should put like the Windows startup.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be funny. That would,
like,
instead of
Jesus
bleeping
Christ.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny.
She said to do that or put the fucking
She's
over
cooking.
it.
She's cooking.
Yeah, so because I was like, well, I don't want to do that. It's gonna be really difficult. It's just gonna be gay. And she was
No.
like, well, make it funny. Like put the Windows startup sound or the fish eating the carrot.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She got my autism.
To the T.
Speaking of autism, bro, I was stimming at the fucking zoo,
Were you?
bro.
Good thing that the zoo people aren't ableist.
They're not.
Well-
In fact, I noticed they hired a couple,
I bet.
like a couple of the bros.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boys.
Like when I
Were
got,
you're stimming at the zoo?
I was, bro. I was getting really overwhelmed.
From what?
We were in the aquarium.
You're getting overwhelmed from the fish?
No, I have this.
We have the soundboard.
That's
It's
what
a
you said. I
fish.
should put over what you said or the windows. Ding 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 ding. But no, you know what thalassophobia is?
When you have a fear of like the big ocean.
Like no, it's like I think it's
huge
the fear
things?
of like submerged objects in the ocean.
Is it?
It is. I hate.
Why?
They just look so dark and shadowy
In the
water. Yeah. Here, I'll show you a
Like
couple.
fish?
Fish is part of it, but like rocks
Oh.
or like a plane wreck.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show you,
You think it looks ominous or what?
dude. It's subjectively ominous as heck.
I don't know. When I go fishing, I like watching them.
Gerd.
Got that acid reflux.
That's a.
I like watching the water and like all the shit in the water and all the fish. I get excited when I see a fish. I saw it flash. It's big.
I'm looking at pictures right now. They're fucking me up.
Is it photos of dudes?
Okay, so it's... No. Hey Siri, clear naked guy's ass. No, it's not. So it's thalassophobia. I might be wrong here. It's thalassophobia. Well, the pictures of thalassophobia are fucking with me.
Is it the... Here, let me read it. I think
Jesus
I can read.
Christ. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see.
Yeah, you can look at the picture. I don't like looking at the pictures.
Okay. It says, thalassophobia is a persistent and intense fear of deep bodies of water, such as the ocean, seas, or lakes.
I don't think it's that. So, well, I don't like the ocean.
Yeah,
but
no,
specifically,
it's
I
scary.
don't like the dark ocean.
Yeah, no, that is scary. I'll give you that.
Dude. Well, that's what it is.
Read
it.
I can't say that word.
I think it's submechaphobia.
It's submechanophobia. Wait, we're gonna... God damn it, I fucking hate Google. Fuck off. Okay.
Recent search for guy's ass.
Submechanophobia is the fear of man-made objects that are submerged in water.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it's not thalassophobia.
No, but there's a little bit of that. Those are creepy, right?
You don't like aquariums?
Fuck no. Sorry, dude.
You don't like aquariums?
Those pictures were spooky.
You don't like looking at the jellyfish?
The jellyfish are nice.
Yeah,
Here's
they're
why.
cool.
Because it's just the jellyfish.
And they're like a neon light, so you can see
so
them.
it's like seeing around it. And also in the jellyfish tank, they just had like a Mr. Clean eraser, which I was like, dope. I think someone left
like
it in
that.
there. Yeah, it was like, well, I was like, wow, the natural habitat for jellyfish is Mr. Clean magic erasers.
Somebody dropped it, and they were like, fuck, I don't want to get stung.
Hey, Dan, I dropped the magic eraser in the jelly tank.
You think you can grab it for me?
Yeah, no, but did you ever heard of the animal a bin tu long? It's like a Vietnamese monkey.
A Vietnamese monkey?
Yeah.
I think I've
so
seen...
it's called a bin tu wrong.
Oh, no.
So
What?
I was dying laughing. I made this joke up. We saw the bin tu wrong, and it's
They
natural.
have that there now?
Yeah, it's cool. They have a red panda too. They have a
shit
couple.
looks like a raccoon.
Yeah, it looks wise.
It looks wise, yeah.
It does, right?
Yeah. Doctors hate wait, what's it called?
Doctors hate the bin tu wrong for this one reason.
Yeah.
College professors hate the bin tu wrong for one reason. It looks wise as fuck. No, but I was joking because I saw the name and I was like, bin tu wrong, and I was like, that's what I say to my Asian friend when I haven't seen him in a while.
It's been too wrong.
Right?
That is pretty good. That one's good.
Yeah, and then I was no one laughed. She was just like, Jesus Christ, and started walking away, and I just was looking at the bin tu wrong, like, I was like,
Get fucking dunked on.
bro, yeah, but there's a lot of diversity at the zoo.
Dude, they have penguins there, right?
Yeah. Did you know that penguins have never met polar bears?
I don't know if I believe that.
Polar bears are North Pole. There are no penguins in the North Pole.
You don't think like through transportation?
That's a long way.
Like together though, like to the zoo type shit?
Oh, no. I mean naturally. Like in the wild.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that
You don't think somebody, like, they got fucking curious and they're just like, fuck it, I'm
like
gonna
looking
go.
in the next enclosure, just like
No, in the wild. And there's just a penguin walking all the way to the North Pole.
I don't think they could because
They can swim. That's for sure.
I guess so, dude.
They can walk and swim.
I guess you're right.
They're gonna dance their way all the way over there. Some happy feet shit.
Just get mauled by a polar bear.
And then they get thrown in the zoo.
The penguins are nice.
Penguins are nice.
They're fucking dope. I saw one just go like this. It leaned to the back and just went. And I was
Yeah.
like, I was looking, I was like,
Retard.
I looked fully like an autistic man. I'll show you, dude.
At least you were having fun.
I was having fun. I'll show you this picture.
Last time I went to a zoo, I pulled up, and I thought it was gonna be all fucking unicorns and rainbows. It started fucking raining.
I was nervous it was gonna rain.
It was pretty cloudy.
It was cloudy.
The fucking tornado at the motherfucking zoo.
That would have been, dude. It would have been
Tornado.
Penguinado.
Fuck.
No, look. Here's me looking autistic at the zoo. It's not good, right?
Yeah, it's like one hand in the pocket, other hand not really.
I will not look at the camera. I'm gonna look.
You're just
Yeah, she was like, "Why are you doing that on purpose?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Why would you say that?"
you should have took a knee, bro.
Yeah. We
Like-
saw a gaggle of Jews. Like a pack
Like with the
and I was like, they're not supposed to be out on Saturday.
like yarmulke on.
Yeah, wearing like
Fake Jew.
trench coats.
Fake Jew.
Yeah, do you think they were trying to false flag? Like they were gonna go into the Palestinian iguana cage and just
They're gonna fucking kidnap a penguin.
we have your penguin. You have to give us 30,000 shekels to get him back. And everyone's like, why would you do that? And it's like, what?
What do you mean?
It's so cold down in Antarctica. I don't think the penguins would want to be there. God knows I wouldn't.
I wonder if they can really change the weather, bro. Like I do, bro.
No, I don't think they can.
They got ties. I call a Jew and be like, "Hey, man, this wind is not okay. I'm trying to go fishing."
Let's please pause that for a brief word from our sponsors. Blue Moon. Blue Moon is a Belgian white
Wheat. White.
style wheat ale, and,
Yeah.
and they are proud to present you Cloudy with the Chance of War Crimes.
I put so many people on Blue Moon.
I like it. I've never had it.
Blue Moon, please sponsor us. I've put so many people on your beverage, and they've said it's very refreshing, and they're all of age.
If we
by
got
the way. Just putting that
I
out
get
there.
it.
You know, everybody over age, everybody that's 21, enjoy a
George
Blue Moon.
groomed me
Yes.
when we were hanging out before I was 21, dude.
Yes.
Yes. No.
I was like, dude, you got to try this. You got to try that.
And then
We used to drink Bud Light, dude.
yeah, Bud Light sucks.
Hey, you said it.
Yeah, I know.
Say that to my dad, bro. He'll fucking...
Fight me.
No, he'll probably get mad. He'll be like, what do you mean? Bud Light's the best. He probably would.
What do you mean?
He probably would.
Well, I don't hate it. It's just I like Miller Lite better.
You've grown up.
I have. Also, I got called queer so much at work.
It's fine, though. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm allowed to be. No, that's what I was going to say.
And so what? So what?
I'm having the time of my life. My friends are all here, and I am just so goddamn queer. I made that up. In hell. No, but we were at the zoo, bro. We saw two.
LG TV,
We saw some
HD people,
We saw some Panasonic TVs. We saw
some
a couple.
Transformers.
We saw some Optimus.
Hell yeah.
No, it was.
That's pretty dope.
I mean, I don't want
Was
to
it hard to tell?
No, it never is.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it is.
You look at the fucking lady boys from like Vietnam. You're like,
Bro.
have you ever felt so sexually charged that you have to release it somehow? And, that's James. He did that. He went on IG Live. He was like, and you just have to release. No, but
Homie needed a wank sesh.
the lady boys of Thailand, I could have been fooled.
No.
But no,
Really?
these ladies were, tall.
Yeah. The camera just died.
That's annoying.
Did the camera die?
The card might be full.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do audio.
We're gonna just do straight audio.
Folks, it was a plan the whole time. You're gonna get 14 minutes of us.
14
That's fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Whatever.
It's fine.
Whatever. That's my fault. I should have
It's okay.
emptied the car. See, if you didn't make that fucking joke, I would have edited the video and I would have it out right now. Deleted it. I've been fine.
I filled up the battery just like I filled up the toilet.
I've been dropping piles. I've been fucking dropping them, dude.
I fucking this morning I went to the medical shop. Nah, I was on my way there.
Cabanas?
Yeah, and I stopped at the bank real quick, and I was like, damn, I need shit. And then I said fuck it, and I went up there.
You shit in the bank?
No,
You didn't shit?
no.
No.
I mean, working blue collar, it's kind of like, holy shit, you got a shit in the morning.
I just shit my pants.
No, it kind of like goes away.
Yeah, no, it does, and then you get constipated somehow.
No, at the end of the day, you go to the bathroom and you're like, yep, just like that.
Out of your ass?
Yep.
I wish I had control over my anus like you did.
I don't. I mean, it's probably not a good thing that it kind of goes away.
I farted. I was on the toilet. I was on the pot.
Wait, you farted just now?
No.
Oh.
Doesn't it smell like penis?
Smells
No.
like babies.
What? I've been munching babies, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking figured out you could put them in the air fryer, dude. Gold and crispy.
Like a chicken?
Oh yeah.
Like Nelson's chicken?
Yeah. No, I was gonna. I was gonna say. I was upon the pot
Yeah.
at the gym the other day.
Okay.
And
That's risky.
I was about to dump.
Yeah.
But then I just farted, bro. But it hurt. Like it felt like I farted glass.
Word?
Shattered glass on my ass.
Word?
It was bad. It was it was pretty bad. It hurt. I was actually like audibly like, ow, ouch.
I don't think that's happened to me.
No. Did I ever tell you? I told Silas. I don't think I told. Did I ever tell you about how one time I was trying to force his shit so hard that I came?
That's pretty cool.
It was weird.
That's pretty cool.
I was just on the toilet like, fuck it. If I can get this out of me if I just push as hard as I can. And I was like red faced, just for like 20 seconds, and I shot a rope.
Shot a low rope.
Yeah, I think I pushed too hard in the front.
Think you gave yourself a hernia?
Yeah, bro, have you ever had kidney stones?
Never. I hope to God I never get them.
Dude, I heard they suck.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a coworker that drinks like 3 or 4 Monsters a day. Like white Monsters. So they're sugar free. Giving him the benefit of the doubt. But still, he drinks 3 or 4 of them a day. And I asked him the other day if he cares about getting kidney stones. And he said, I'll just pass them.
Yeah, I know you won't, dude.
And I'm like, no, you won't.
That's the thing.
Yep.
You think you'll pass them, dude, but
No, you won't.
guy at my work was like, because I don't really drink pop like that, but I do drink a lot of beer.
I like pop.
You do?
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper, Sprite.
I like Dr. Peppers.
Yeah,
I'll drink Red Bulls. Not like every day.
Red Bulls are gas.
I'll drink sugar-free ones.
Yeah.
But they're probably still, I bet a stone shall appear.
Don't say that.
I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, don't say that.
No, but he was telling me, he was like, I used to drink pop when I was younger, and the guy was just like, okay. And he was like, till I got a kidney stone the size of a goddamn pea.
Oh my
And
god.
I was like, Jesus. And he goes, okay. The dude was just drinking. It's like a 18-year-old dude just turned 18, his first job in a factory. Like, okay.
Yeah.
This dude comes up like, you know you're going to piss blood?
Eventually.
He was like, I'll tell you what. After I passed that, I never touched pop again. It's only coffee. And I was like,
It's still sugary.
yeah, bro. But he said it was literally like
Like the size of a marble.
no, little smaller than that, like a fucking pea.
Fuck.
And he was like,
Like a cotton swab end.
Yeah, like that. That was very accurate, actually. That you could tell by my visceral reaction.
You know, in like Utah and stuff, there's like a big Mormon population.
I do.
So they can't drink alcohol or coffee or
So they drink soda pops.
exactly.
Which is
You think like fucking
so fucking dumb.
they make a lot of money off removing kidney stones and stuff over there.
Yeah, I bet the fucking guy who what was his name? Joseph Smith?
I don't know.
Founder of Mormon. He's probably like, holy shit, I'm a fucking urinologist. He's like the 1800s.
Gynecologist in training.
Can women have kidney stones?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
everyone
mean
has
it's in their
kidneys.
liver, right?
Yeah, but they could probably just. I mean, they drop schmuck out of. They drop fucking crud out of their pussies all the time.
Yeah.
They discharge. They discharge crud out of their pussies. Crud just drops out. Fucking crud drops out of their fucking pussies all the time, dude. Once a month, they just have crud falling out of their pussies.
It's
like cottage cheese.
It's blood.
What?
Once a month?
No, I mean like the discharge.
Oh, that's such a weird name for it, ain't it?
Crud?
Discharge.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Why don't they just call it like the kitty butter or something?
That's worse. If someone was like, I'll be right back, I gotta go to the bathroom. A lot of kitty butter. I'd be like,
That sounds
bro, how do you like those fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm memes I keep sending you?
like the dick cake.
Yeah.
That one was funny.
Or she gotta go to the doctor. Oh, why? She's got a rash on her pussy.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to start watching that show.
What's it called? What's that show called?
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Is
Larry
it?
David. Vince Vaughn's in it, dude. I saw this one, it was like that. It was
Is
like
it called that?
Yeah. They were it was him and Vince Vaughn and this other dude at the eating dinner or lunch or whatever, and the lady was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom to have diarrhea and I'll come back and take your order.
The fucking
And then like, yeah, they're all like, and then she leaves and he was like, did she say that she had diarrhea? And she was like, no, she said have, like she's in the throes of it.
the thing that gets me is I don't know why, but it's like the illuminating
The
fucking-
light.
and then the voice change.
She's got a rash on her pussy.
That motherfucker Frederick fed us dick.
He fed us dick cakes?
He fed us penis.
Well, we're an erotic cake shop. All right, hold on, I gotta fucking play it, dude. It's so funny.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Wait, hold on.
You gotta connect.
I gotta connect it. Come on, damn it! You notice how we gave like a shout out to Blue Moon and immediately after the camera shut off? I think fucking Big Blue Moon hacked us. Big Moon hacked us.
I think they appreciate the free promo. It's free.
Imagine like the CEO, Mr. Moon himself, is at like his fucking compound and he's just like looking and he's like, Hon, the two retards shouted us out.
Oh no.
I think we can finally move out of the city.
Maybe we're doing big things for Mr. Blue Moon.
I would, to be honest, if a beer company sponsored it, you know, at the very end of Wolf of Wall Street, where the feds show up and everyone's trying to shred all the documents and all that,
Yeah.
that would be us. It would just be us fucking vomiting, getting DUIs and all that. Imagine if every week, like three cases of any, we're not just with Blue Moon. If another beverage sides with us, we will throw our sticks in the ground and we will fight in their honor and die
Yeah.
for it.
We're cheap whores.
Yeah.
For beer?
Yeah.
Light beer?
Light beers. Like, yeah. If it was like a fucking IPA tried to sponsor us, it'd be like, what do you think? We're fucking alcoholics?
We're not cheap.
Yeah. Listen, you might just think we're drunks, but we're actually men of culture. No. But yeah, it'd be like the end of Wolf of Wall Street, dude. If we got 3 cases of fucking booze delivered to us every week,
A year supply.
it'd just be DUI after DUI, and like we didn't have to have jobs. Like if we were sponsored fully, it'd be like, woo, I'm the king of the world, just jumping off a fucking dam.
Dude, speaking of DUIs, You remember I told you one of the guys that I work with?
Got one?
Yep.
Everyone can get one.
He was asking me for, he goes, well, since we're here, how long does it take you out to come pick me up for work? And I'm like,
Like, dude, did you lose your license?
he's about to.
Oh.
He's probably going to go to jail.
How many DUIs has he had?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's either that or he's going to have to do weekends.
Let me get another Blue Moon.
Goes down nice and easy.
Yeah.
Mr. Moon.
He's on his 3rd one. So, I mean, he's fucked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He's fucked.
He's going to have to do weekends or
Yeah.
something. Which, if you're about to do weekends, I would just be like, give it to me all at once.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to go. Imagine how dumb that would be. Or not dumb. I mean, some people do it. Like, you get off work Friday and you're like, what am I going to do this weekend? You just drive and sleep on a cot for 2 days.
Yeah. Fuck that.
But I also like how it's like, he's about to lose his license or go to jail. It's like, yeah, he could avoid it though.
He could have.
Yeah.
Very much so.
It's like it's going to happen regardless. It's like, nah, but you could just not.
Yep. He's asking me for a ride and shit. And he's like, I'll pay you, whatever. And I'm like, no. You straight up, I don't like you enough to do that.
Also, you're going to fucking like try to steal my like fucking radio or something.
No, I just don't, I don't know. He gives me weird vibes.
Dude, you don't want to start driving around people who can't legally drive.
Mm-hmm.
That just takes you into a whole different world. Like, you think like, yeah, I'll drive him to his house. Next thing you know, you're fucking, you got a hooker pregnant.
Exactly.
Her name's like Stardust. And
Exactly.
She just fucking, you came out that she's a man.
That's right.
I mean, you don't want that life, dude.
So he's telling me to take him to work, and I'm like, nope. He's like, I don't know who else might do it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's kind of your problem at this point. I don't care enough to help you out, bro. I really don't. I'm sorry. He kind of got that vibe, and he's like,
Insahuallah,
he goes,
this is on you.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes, well, you know what? It fucking happens. And I'm like, what?
Beast, just to be like, I'm here, begging.
I'm like, bro, no, it doesn't.
You know what, motherfucker? It just fucking happens. It's like a fucking tornado or a fucking car crash. You can't avoid it.
He's trying to act like everybody in the world gets OWIs on the regular.
No, not really.
Nope.
But let me tell you something. We think it's funny, but if I got 3 DUIs back to back to back, I would be like, yeah, it does happen.
Dude, I told him, I was like, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I was like 3 times.
No, dude,
and
you have
it doesn't.
to try.
Yeah.
To get a DUI, you literally have to be like on the verge of a blackout.
He got
If you're
real
just
quiet.
like, if you're like buzzed or whatever, and you're driving and you get arrested, I hate to say it, you're a fucking retard.
Yeah.
But if you're like literally one-eyeing the road, slouching over, about to fucking puke, yeah, that's a real DUI.
Yeah.
If I could drink like the rest of these, give me 2 hours, I'm on the road. Ice road trucking it, dog.
We're going to Missouri.
We're going to fucking Missouri. We're gonna get into fucking crystal meth and the color cyan. It's gonna be fucking dope. No, but that's the shit. Like, you have to try.
Yeah.
To be a fucking not try. I mean, yeah, you do have to fucking try.
That's what I
You just
said.
have to have zero self-control.
That's what I told him.
Or you got to be that beast gay dude who tried to kill Kamala Harris.
Just imagine me, young guy, trying to lecture this older guy, and he gets quiet.
He's like, dude, you don't fucking know the half of it.
No, he was just like, I know.
That's a sad place to be.
Yeah, but I mean, what else can you do? Like, dude, you did this.
I'll wake up with like a very slight headache, and I'll be like, I gotta fucking change things.
Nah, we're chill, bro.
No, that's what I mean, dude.
We're chilling, bro.
Yeah.
We wake up with a slight headache, fucking drink a bottle of water, and we're fine.
Yeah. But there's people who are like, wake up in like a fucking ditch somewhere.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, that's fine. This shit just happens.
Shit like this just be happening,
Shit
bro.
just happens, dude.
It happens.
I have no control over it. He should have hit you with that. He's like, You should have been like, dude, I have a disease. It's called alcoholism. I have no control. Are you going to go into a cancer ward to someone getting chemo and go, you fucking bitch? No, because it's a disease. This is my battle.
This is my disease.
This is my You remember that South Park episode?
Which one?
It was the one where Randy's like, he had alcoholism because he drinks a whole bunch.
Yeah.
He like is in a wheelchair and shaves his head and he's like, Stan, get me a beer.
Yeah.
No, Dad. And he's like, oh, it's my disease.
I need it.
Also, if you get pulled over driving on light beer, you have to be on like 1,000 light beers.
That's why I told him. I said, you got to be a real fucking like.
You should have hit him, been like, what were you drinking when you got pulled over? I guarantee it was like, yeah, I had a fifth of Jack.
Yeah. No, it was light beer. I told him, I said, you got to be a real degenerate to have a problem with light beer.
That's tough.
Like, straight up.
Only light beer?
Exactly.
Getting pulled over 3 times?
Yep.
No, I assumed it was like liquor.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
I've been playing, guess what game I've been playing?
Is it Heads Up?
7-Up?
Heads Up, the game where you fucking...
Oh, no. It's a little more gay than that. It's Skyrim. Elder Scrolls.
What made you get into that? I'm not saying it's gay, but it just seems super in-depth.
Well, I love RPG games. Fallout 4, amazing. Starfield, not great. Skyrim is, even though it looks old as hell,
it's just so in-depth that it like scares me.
I know, but I'm so geeked up on fucking all the lore. I'm like, yeah, and then this is like a civil war within a civil war.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
you usurp a throne like that, the Nords are going to come down, and you know, it's 4 a.m., and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean the dragon's within all of us?
The dragon's within me.
I'll tell you what, when I shit my guts out this morning, the dragon went out of me. Out of my asshole.
Why do we always resort to toilet talk?
I know, people don't like it.
It's okay, bro. I mean, everybody goes to the toilet.
Some people, when they like, you see all like the actors who like rape a lady. That's they don't know how to handle themselves sexually. I'm a beast in the sack. I don't know how to shit.
No? We gotta get
James on here.
His grunts.
Oh, dude, yeah.
On the soundboard. It's just so fucking goofy, bro.
You like alcohol, so alcohol is a depressant. Caffeine is a stimulant. Would you rather be depressed or stimulated? I know which I would rather be.
You would be surprised at how much alcohol stimulates a person.
Yes, of course.
You know, as a young man, it's expected of you to attract a young lady, okay? And without looking at your watch all the time.
I'm sorry, well...
Get to come to the restaurant
no.
and
He's the man. We should get James on the show.
James is the man. James needs to be on the show. James needs a girlfriend.
I think he has one.
Is he married now?
No.
Because that's like the whole goal of that show, right?
The dude, what was his name? Sabat. He was like the Indian dude who's autistic, obviously. He likes got that fly out of the air.
No, you didn't.
What you talking about?
Look, bro, I got him. Look.
Nothing happened. Okay.
I got him.
No, this is Sabat. The GOAT.
Hey, that guy looks cool. He
He's
looks like he works at a call center.
That's the shit that I have to edit out of the fucking...
They don't know what he looks like.
They can look it up and be like, obviously he's an engine.
How many guys around here? He's an engine?
It'd be funny to call like an Indian person a redskin.
An engine?
Yeah, just like, hello sir, thank you for calling a call center. And you're like, hold it, chief.
Yeah, engine.
Don't want you to scalp me on this deal.
I'll trade you some corn.
I'm trying to look at Love on the Spectrums.
Yeah, we're talking about Love on the Spectrum, folks.
This is his fucking girl now, dude. I think.
She a baddie?
Well, he switched up over. He was dating this Down syndrome lady.
Was she a baddie? Type shit, though.
But-
He pulled the redhead, though.
But here's the
Hey,
thing.
type shit, though.
He got a little famous. A babe swooped in, and now look.
Bro, switched up for the blondie, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Dude, the fucking switch up is crazy. I don't know about that.
It was hard on me.
It was hard on you?
It fucked me up. No, that show is great. James is the man. I want. How come all the guests we want to get on this show are autistic? It's like
'Cause they're
Josh
fun.
Block, Silas, Sabad,
Silas is not autistic.
Silas. No. Last episode, dude, where he just goes, "You were like slave." You pretty much, without saying what you pretty much hit the Kanye West slavery was a choice.
Yeah.
You did hit that,
Yeah.
And then Silas just goes, "But we gave him KFC." And I looked over at him and I was like, because the only thing that I regret from that podcast, because folks, we're sponsored by beers. We're going to get a little crazy.
You can't tell me the 11 herbs and spices wasn't a blessing to those people.
Jesus, dude. I like Popeyes.
Hey, Popeyes is a better choice.
And better choice than Popeyes is Chick-fil-A.
All right, bro. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
I mean, as far as taste, yeah, but health-wise, no.
Who the fuck is getting fast food going? Oh, I got to work.
I mean, Popeyes uses beef tallow now.
What?
Yeah, beef tallow is like supposed to be better for you.
You eat a chicken sandwich that's prepared in under 5 minutes, dude. Health is
And-
not on the table.
I know, but as far as like if you're concerned about it,
If you want to oven roast a chicken, it takes like an hour.
yeah, I want a turducken.
You know what that is? Turkey mixed with a duck mixed with chicken.
Yeah, that's some.
You know what a liger is?
What's that?
I was asking.
I know what that is.
Lion mixed with tiger.
Yep.
People were watching me around the fucking zoo today like, oh, I'm glad they got him out. I was just like, they've been too wrong. It's what Asian people say.
Hello, Ling. It's been too wrong.
Oh, hello, it's been right too wrong. It's been too wrong. No, dude. But, okay, yeah. We got off top. I got off top. Start about the drugs then. All the prophecies. Talked about the shit in the street that gave me knowledge yet. No.
Is that Logic?
Big trans. No, it was Lil Uzi Vert
Damn.
with Future. I know how to feel you.
I gave my cousin head.
That was pretty funny.
That was good.
But, no, the trans ladies
They gave their cousin head.
built like a brick shit house. Jacked.
Would you smash though?
No, he literally was like, dude, imagine if like fucking...
They
What?
literally.
What did I say?
He.
Ah, fuck. Did I actually?
Yeah.
That makes me feel bad.
Nah, he.
Oh, yeah, I feel so fucked up about it.
So he was jacked.
They were jacked.
He was jacked.
The lady with a dick was jacked as fuck. No, but my girls literally like, they didn't even try. And I was like, how dare you? I mean, for a second, you look at them.
You were defending the trans people?
At first, because she was actually upset because they had like kids with them, and she was whatever. You know how she. So she was like pissed off, not pissed off, just like that's insane. But like
Yeah.
we were walking away from them, and I was like, "Ban it, dan it, dude looks like a lady," hitting that, and she was right behind. They were right behind us, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And it wasn't like the pussy, obviously the sub. It was like the jacked brick shit house lady.
Yeah.
Man. Who was behind us? I was like, "Ah, fuck, I might get my ass beat by a fucking...
All right. Let's play a game.
Hold on.
What?
We will play it. I will shake her. No, we will play the game. But she was like weirded out by that, and I was like, fucking, who cares? Or no, I think I was like telling her, I was like, yeah, this is what happens. People are uncomfortable as shit, and that's how fucking Hitler takes power. And we walked into the rainforest exhibit, and there's a dude with a all black fit on, like Destroy Lonely, black skinhead, black sun tattoo, huge on the side of the head, and I was literally like, this fucking I want to fucking kill this dude so fucking bad. I was so mad, dude. I was like, because, all right, here's the thing. He had a kid with him, and I was like, fucking great way to grow up, dude. Your fucking dad's a fucking pussy edgelord on the fucking internet. Anyways, dude.
He's a damn racist.
He's a dumbass. And there was a dude who walked into the, we were looking at the orangutans, and dude walked in after us and saw his fucking head and looked at me and was like, and I was like, fucking retard. I literally was like, I was so fucking angry, dude. And I was like, this is exactly what like I was doing to her. She got mad about seeing trans people, and I'm seeing like a neo-Nazi, and I'm like, God damn it, fucking faggot. I was like, this guy's so fucking gay.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being like, oh yeah,
blatantly racist.
yeah. It's like, dude, you're a fucking pussy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking rape you. No, I was pissed though. But okay, what's the game?
Let's play a game. I want to guess what the trans people look like.
Okay, which one?
Besides jacked. You already said they were jacked.
One.
Right. All right. Let me guess the
Yep.
jacked one's appearance.
Go ahead.
Was she white?
They're all white.
Okay. Was her skin red like a lobster?
Yes.
Did she have arm tattoos?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm on it. I know how to spot them.
Yeah. And just like, it was so funny hearing, you guys want to go look at the river otters? I fucking died laughing. It was like, it was like, you guys want to go check out the river otters? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God.
You said it's not hard to distinguish them?
I said it's not hard.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw a reel the other day where guy walks into Sephora or Macy's or whatever. There's a girl like doing makeup for people.
I saw it too.
And he's like, hey, you're super pretty. I like your eyes. And she's like,
"Thank you."
yeah, she's like,
say that again. Thank you.
and it's like so deep.
And he goes, oh. He walks away. I saw that too. That was hilarious.
Dude. That shit.
But dude, no, it's from like, I get what he's saying. From the back, it was hot. Pause. From the back, he looked hot.
But even from the front, though.
No, you could tell.
You could?
Bro, Adam's apple. You can't get rid of that.
That's true.
You can get rid of the Adam's apple, you're just going to talk like fucking,
I mean, I only saw that video. I saw it twice, and I laughed at it. But I guess I didn't see it long enough to see her Adam's apple.
Well, I was
His
telling
Adam's
my
apple.
girl, I was like, it's just like a financial thing. Like, if you want to, like, if you were on a budget, you'd just be like, all right, we're both gay. But you get money and you're like, we're both women.
Yeah,
So we're
it's-
lesbian.
Yeah.
But then later we saw like an actual lesbian couple with like a kid, and I was like, see, that doesn't bother me as much.
Yeah, lesbians are like way more calm for some reason.
Well, also we saw like a the gays with some kid. There was a lot of gay people.
I'm not saying lesbians are way more calm because I'm like, dude, a fucking girl kissing a girl, bro. Fuck yeah.
You're like
dude.
this.
Nah.
It's never that.
It's not, bro. I know.
It's a lady who walks out of Lowe's with like potting soil on each arm. It's
yeah.
like,
yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
it's this.
You got a picture of him?
No.
Oh. I was gonna
Peek
say,
and walk.
you taking candid pictures of lesbians?
What's under that t-shirt? I could, but I gotta fuck with me first. Girl, you know you're hotter than a fever, and I don't run around with sneakers. Oh.
I hate to say it. She hit that shit though.
Holy shit, dude, you got a flat top, bro? Holy shit, dude, you got a fucking fade, bro? Holy shit, bro, you drive a Subaru, bro?
Always a Subaru. I drive a Subaru because I'm gay. Facts. Back it up.
Lesbian.
I don't give a shit about like fucking gay people. I mean like
You don't
whatever.
care about
No,
them?
I mean like they're like it's whatever.
You don't care
That
about
doesn't
them?
no, it doesn't bother me. When you see like dudes who are dudes like trying to I don't want to get too I'm going to have to edit myself out on this one.
Why?
I'm just going to put a big fucking like I'm going to like make myself sound like a fucking cartel dude in a documentary like
Yeah, I don't like how they have penises. It's fucking weird.
What the
How do you
deep
have
voice?
a fucking wig on? You have a fucking 8-inch cock, you fucking weirdo.
I just hate when they try to pursue a straight man. And
well,
it's,
they were both men who
Yeah.
were trans. It's just like, why weren't you gay? Who's this for? You guys were.
who's this for?
Yeah. I met Michael in the fucking brewery on the Upper East Side. Now I plug his girl butthole with my girl penisel.
Remember how I was telling you I knew a couple that adopted a child?
Yeah.
A gay couple?
Yeah. And then he was like, I'm not gay no more.
No, he was gay. And he was like, I just want to be straight gay. Like, what the fuck are we doing with this girl?
What?
Like, because they adopted her daughter.
That's a weird move.
So they were like, what the fuck are we doing?
And that girl grew up to be fucking Nikki Haley.
Probably.
I don't like. Oh, no. She grew up to be Caitlyn Jenner.
Either or.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. It's just like that's the thing, dude. We grew up pretty traditional. So we're like, yeah, you fucking get a wife, you have a dog, 2 kids, boy and a girl. And then it's like, we the sisters.
The sisters.
The sisters got penises.
Yep.
And we got a German shepherd and penises.
And now we got a family.
Yeah. No, but you guys want to go check out the river otters was sending me, dude. I was like this.
You want to go check out the river
You guys
otters?
want to go check out the river otters?
I was like, holy fuck, make an attempt.
Fucking King of the Hill type shit.
Dad, why'd you cut your dick off? God damn it, Bobby, I'm a fucking woman.
You know, I feel like a lot of those people, a lot of them will,
A lot of days.
a lot of them will,
A lot of thems.
they will regret that decision.
Well, yeah, the fucking like suicide rate from like fully trans people is like insane.
Well, just think about like when you get old and shit. You know, some people develop dementia.
And you're like, I don't. You're just Joe Biden, like, where's my penis?
Yeah, they're gonna be changing.
I cut my penis off and mailed it to my dead wife's grave.
Where's my dick?
Where the fuck? You took it. They always accuse people of.
And that too.
Yeah, my fucking grandpa had dementia. It was like he had like his belongings were like quarters, and like he had a bar of soap. And I remember one time he lost a quarter, and he was like, "I'm not gonna." Don't hit the fucking mic, dude.
Sorry,
It's
I was trying to
expensive.
catch the fucking.
No. Oh, he's taunting you with his fly OC. Oh,
Stupid bitch.
I'm gonna fucking eat you, yeah, like a Chinese immigrant. No, but I remember my grandpa, like, one day he lost a quarter, and they were quarters from like the year of 1899.
So they're real silver.
Were they real? They might have been. I mean, I don't know. They were from that year, like that time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1899.
he had real copper pennies, and he was like, "I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to cause a scene, but I think that fucking bitch nurse just took my fucking buffalo nickel." And we were all like, "Is there any other way? Is there any chance that you misplaced it?" And he was like,
That bitch took it.
I would remember that." And we were like, "No."
No, I don't
And
think you
we were
would.
like, "No, that's the reason you're like here is because you can't remember anything." He's like, "That fucking bitch took my buffalo nickel. I'm gonna fucking kill it." He got in a fight with someone. He tried to smash a coffee cup on some dude's head.
Fuck.
No, dude, it was so funny. He was there, right? There's this lady named Ilsa
Yeah,
who was like a fucking.
because she's so ill.
She was ill as fuck. No, she was demented. She like was like a Nazi,
What?
like German.
What?
And she was just here, and she like carried around a picture of, I think it was either her son or her husband in an SS uniform,
Yeah.
and she would just be like, "Have you seen him?" It was really depressing, actually.
So she was like real Nazi.
Yeah, like she was like from there.
What the fuck?
It was actually incredibly depressing. She would walk around. She thought I was her son, I think.
Have you
walked
seen
me-
him?
No, she walked me around. She was like, "This is my son. This is Franz." And I was like, "Fuck, do I look like a Nazi that much?"
That should be your alias whenever you go out clubbing.
Franz. She was like walking me around like, "And do you remember when the oak trees came in and we had father chop it down?" And I was
Holy
like,
shit.
"What the fuck?" And my mom was just like, "Yeah."
That's pretty crazy.
But one time she came into they had like a sunroom
Yeah.
for all the demented people.
Yeah.
And my grandpa was in there, and he would just like, he had this way where he would just make people leave the room. Like someone would walk in and he'd go, "Oh, look who's here," and they would just pivot and leave, and he'd be like, "What the hell's her problem?" That Nazi lady came in, and he was like, "Well, look who decided to show up," and she hit the full. She went, "How?"
No.
Yeah, and my grandpa was like, World War II vet was like, "What?
What the fuck?
He literally was like.
Starts
I was like,
freaking out.
Oh, you're lucky. I always think I'm like he's lucky he didn't make it to like the year 2025. Just bitch, I'm the villain. Pram, pram, pram.
Nigga, how Hitler?
Yeah, dude, he would have been like,
That shit's dope though, I can't lie. It's catchy. It's catchy.
of course it is.
I was gonna say, speaking on Hitler and being on that topic, when I was at Parkview Behavioral Health, bro, there's an Asian girl there
Who was a Nazi?
who was a wannabe Nazi. She like,
What Asian, like Chinese?
I don't know. I didn't.
Japanese. She could get away with it.
I mean, she could do origami. So what's
Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah, she was like she gets like a post-it note and just folds it into a swastika.
Well, she did origami and she put like her Snapchat on it.
Oh yeah, you had to smuggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that. Now, whatever. When I first got there, I was like, why the fuck are you here? You seem like a nice person. Like, you're not struggling.
She's like, yeah, I shouldn't even be here. Just, fucking Jews.
Her biggest crush was Hitler. Straight up, bro. Like, she dreamt about Hitler. She,
Listen, we all dream about him. You just got to push that shit down.
no, like, that was her crush. Like, that was her man type shit.
Her man's?
Yep.
Her
And,
man's just happened to be the fear of the Third Reich.
yeah. And that's why her parents had sent her there. Because she was so obsessed with Hitler. She would literally, like, draw portraits of this motherfucker. Like, I would go up to her during...
What you doing? What your fine ass doing? She's like, drawing the Fuhrer?
Yeah. Yeah. And it was, like, very detailed.
Like good drawings?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's practiced.
It's just crazy, bro. I was like, people's minds are wired so strange.
Well, being in a place like that, at least personally, like you show up and you're just like, holy fuck, I'm not the worst.
yeah.
You're just like, holy fuck, there's people here that... We had a dude who was schizophrenic and
Yup.
autistic.
Yeah.
And he would always in the hallways be like, you gotta get down. The dwarves are here. He was like always fighting dwarves in his mind. Like he'd be like...
You ever get people that like they volunteered themselves to be there? Like they went there on their own?
No.
No?
Well, when I went, it was just kids.
Right.
So everyone was... Well, the one dude was like an adult, but he was like autistic and schizophrenic. So like he probably just...
He's been there?
I don't think he's... I think he was there like kind of just like, hey. But there was a lot... Everyone there was like their parents made him. And a lot of people were like, I shouldn't be here. And then like there'd be one guy who's like, my parents, I think they're the fucking devils. I think the devil came and they're like, I am Jesus Christ. And it was like... What?
You need to go somewhere else.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember being like, I was 7th grade when I went.
Yeah.
And I remember him being like, I think I am the reincarnation of Jesus Christ and I have to kill my parents because they're the devil. And I remember being like, I don't think.
I don't think so,
I don't
bro.
think, dude. I mean, maybe, but I mean, right from where I am, I mean, I don't think so.
It's far long shot, buddy.
That seems, I remember it was just like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There's one guy that, came and brought himself in, and he ended up rooming with me, and he seemed normal as fuck. Like, nothing was wrong with him. And one time we were laying in bed, you kind of sleep in, like, twin bed hotel
There's
rooms.
like one twin bed and there's another, and then they just leave the door open.
Right.
Yeah.
We couldn't sleep, and I'm like, so why are you really here, you know? You seem normal, like everything's fine with you. And he just drops, everybody I hang out with ends up dying around me. Like, straight up, bro.
I swear, being there was the most traumatic thing.
I was laying in bed at like 11 p.m. and I'm
just
like, what the? Why did I ask him that?
Dude, I had two roommates. Second roommate was dope. He was gonna shoot up a school. He was the man.
Sick.
He was the man. But the first roommate, I think he got out the day after I got there. So the first night I was just there, and I remember it just like you can't sleep the first night being there, you know. So I remember just laying there like,
Can I get some melatonin?
yeah, and then I just hear this, ah, and it was this kid that was getting pimped out to like his parents were heroin addicts.
Yeah.
And they were like letting dudes fuck their kid for heroin, and he was like incredibly like schizophrenic. And, like, he would just wake up screaming, like, get off me, get off me, get off. And I was like, what the fuck? And they had to, like, get him and put him in that room. Because he was, like, Like, I remember, like, it was, like, the first night. And I was like, all right, dude. Whatever. Wasn't even really talkative. And I was just like, okay. And I got up. I was sleeping, and I rolled over. And I just see him standing in the doorway going, get him off of me! Get him off! And I was like, what the fuck? And they came in, they had to put him in the constant viewing room.
Yep.
I was like, what
It's
the
all padded.
Yeah.
shit.
And I was like, it has a glass wall.
Yep.
I was like, what the fuck? The other time I remember I was like, they had to do the pee test. And I just walked out with the cup of piss, and everyone was like, dude.
They never piss tested me there, bro.
Really?
Never.
You would have failed for dope.
Probably because it was so much in my system. I was just eating straight chicken tenders in there,
They had decent food.
bro. And the fact that they would let you get seconds.
Then we had a crippled kid who tried to kill himself. He was just in a wheelchair, like always trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
I remember people being there, like, I'm going to smuggle this knife back to my room to cut myself. And I was like,
Why?
you don't want to stab the guard?
Yeah.
Get out of here?
Yeah.
Just being there was like the fucking opening thing for me, being like, oh yeah, I'm not like a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
Like, if I smuggled a knife back to my room, I would have stabbed someone else, not myself.
Yeah, that's true. I had somebody try to like rub themselves open with a comb.
Dude, people were doing nuts shit in there.
That's why I was like, bro, I don't need to be here.
Yeah, that was me too. I got out of there and I was like, I just gotta fucking jerk off or
There's
something.
some like super nice girl there that just popped one too many pills, and her parents sent her ass.
There was a couple people there who were just on drugs.
I was like,
and
what
they
the
were just
fuck?
like, because that was kind of what I was there for, and it was just like they would be in the meeting like, I have a problem with opioids.
Yeah.
And then the next person would be like, the devil speaks through me.
Uh-huh.
I am Jesus Christ. And it's like, all right. And then I would be like, yeah, I vape a lot.
So
that was
what-
my fucking thing I brought to the table. It's like, yeah, I vape. And everyone was like, just like, like imagine going to rehab, like you're in an AA meeting and you're like, yeah, I fucking Bud Lights.
Yeah.
And they're like, I sold my kidney for Jameson. And it's like, oh, shit.
I drink a lot of light beer.
Like, yeah, I fucking got a tummy ache one morning. I gotta be here. Guys, I know what you feel like. It is not good.
I've made some decisions, and I'm not proud of them.
I did things. We all did things. Like that.
It happens.
I mean, just the way the world works, I guess. If you just want to live that life.
In moderation, everything is good.
Yeah, but,
even
like-
crack.
Yeah.
Straight up. You ain't never seen the interview with that dude that said he got addicted to crack as an experiment, and then he said it's the best thing he's ever done for him?
The professor,
Yeah.
I think he was addicted to cocaine.
Something like that. He was
Or
addicted to
heroin.
hard drugs.
He was on heroin. He's like, I love getting cozied up on in
Yeah.
front of a fire doing heroin. It's
in
like,
in
dude,
moderation?
Dude. What?
I don't know if I would endorse heroin. I know somebody that used heroin in moderation, and then they took a dose one time that they thought was cool, and they died.
Yeah, like I had family members who were like addicted to heroin. And it was like, imagine going up to them and being like, look, You're allowed to shoot up. You can tie off. Just,
Yeah.
be chill.
And then they got blue ears.
Yeah. They turn blue.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah. Don't do heroin.
Don't do heroin. That's the official Blue Moon sponsor saying that. Blue Moon says don't do heroin. Do Blue Moons.
Do blue moons.
A Belgian-style wheat ale.
Chase the blue dragon, not the white one.
We're at an hour.
Chase the blue dragon, not the white one.
That's your parting words?
I'm parting with that.
I agree. Nah, fuck it. Shoot up a school. Who cares?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Do meth. Shoot up a school.
No, we're not
Rise
endorsing
to the occasion. Marry Adolf Hitler in the grave. Fuck his butt.
We're not endorsing.
Blue Moon says you should fuck Adolf Hitler's corpse.
All right, maybe that.
Blue
but
Moon wants you to eat ass and die.
not shooting up schools though.
Shoot up a school. Blue
Don't
Moon
do
told
that.
us to say that. Here's the ad read from Blue Moon. Let me read
Pull
it.
it up. Pull it up.
The kids that did Columbine will forever be in God's circle. That's what Blue Moon said. So,
One sentence.
anyways, I got to piss. So let's end it.
See ya, folks.
Ah!